And I used to have to prep myself for the pain. It hurt so much. I knew that I used to have to take my Tylenol or my Motrin a couple hours before she started, and then when she finished. Does it hurt you?
It did. It did hurt at first. I think I've been doing it on and off for about 5 years, so I'm kind of used to it. I used to be like, oh, I don't want to do weaves and things like that, just because I wanted to have the natural look. I didn't want to be fake to the world. I didn't want to, you know, be like lying to the world. But then I decided to try it, like on a break, like from school or whatever. And then I loved it.
You joined the lie club.
Yeah. But no, but the thing is, I got something that looked natural, and that's something that I wanted to do, to not feel like I had to do it like a certain texture. To not, you know,
you have a texture that is very close to your natural texture. Your natural texture has like a what do we call this, Oscar? What would you call this texture?
It's kind of crimp
like
looking.
A natural crimp texture to your hair, and so this matches that, which is really important.
But now, if it makes you feel beautiful, I mean, that's why I think saying it's fake, it makes you fake. If it makes you feel beautiful, I mean, my extensions make me feel glamorous and like a woman, and if it makes you feel good and it makes you feel beautiful when you go out, you should do whatever you want.
I think, you know, a lot of tricks when it comes to being a woman is, there's a lot of artifice in general. I mean, from a push-up bra to a high heel that makes you taller than you are, that makes your leg muscles stand out more, to eyeshadow, to concealer that covers your dark circles under your eyes. Are you fake if you wear makeup? Are you fake if you wear heels? Are you fake if you wear a girdle? You know, so I think we should start thinking about those different types of things when you try to say somebody's fake. It's just an option. Now, I have a tip for women when you are getting a weave. Okay, this is what weave thread looks like. It's actually thicker than the average thread. It's much thicker. And this is what a weave needle looks like. It actually curves. Do you see how that curves? It actually curves. Now, whenever I used to get my weaves done, about maybe 15 times, maybe 20, maybe 30 times during those 12 hours back in the day when it was getting sewn in, I would get pricked. Little, right? You know what I'm talking about, weave girls? They pricked me, they pricked me, they pricked me. So what does that mean? That your weave needle needs to be sterilized. It needs to be sterilized and clean. Just like you wouldn't go to the doctor and have them use a needle on you that you used on other people, you should try to bring your own weave needles. You should try to sterilize them at the salon to make sure that it's clean and that you can't pick up any diseases. Also, anybody can wear a sewn-in weave. There's also a misconception that only African-American women or women with a texture of hair that is more coarse can wear sewn weaves. Anybody can wear a sewn-in weave.
Yep, I've worn one.
She had a sewn-in weave, okay? So let me show you what the inside of this weave looks like on Kisa. Now, which part are you letting me take out, Kisa? Which part?
It doesn't matter, whatever's closest.
So I'm gonna cut just the thread of this weave.
You're cutting just the thread, right?
I'm cutting just the thread.
Okay.
And make sure it's a really good friend. Don't get no hater, because she'll cut your hair off. She'll be like, oh, this part, your hair is all wrapped in it, and I gotta cut your hair too.
I trust you, sir.
Over and over again, I gotta cut your hair too. Actually, these scissors are good for like big tracks that you can see up front, but you also should use cuticle scissors, you know, the little tiny cuticle scissors that curve up. That'll allow you to get it when you can't tell your hair from the weave hair, and it allows you to cut with a lot more precision.
Yeah, another tip to cutting the weave out is flip the track upside down. It's a lot easier to see the thread from the underneath rather than on top. Yeah?
Okay, I'm gonna flip her track upside down, Oscar.
Okay, yeah, flip it upside down.
So this is what a piece of a track looks like. Do you see this? This is what the track looks like. If you get really, really close, you'll see that it's sewn on a band. And that band is what you sew onto the cornrow.
Right.
Got it? We're going to take a break. Thank you, Megan, so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
We'll be right back. Up next, I used to call Oscar from the bathroom and be like, Oscar, I'm clipping my hair out. And he would hear this over the phone.
I can hear it. Just
I was like, you think my man can hear it? I think my man can hear it? And later, should she have been fired because of what she posted on Facebook?
You can't just shoot off at the mouth, especially online, and you can hurt people that you care about.
So I'm rocking my real hair this season, but sometimes you're going to see me with my fake hair this season, and you'll definitely see it on red carpets and in my photo shoots, because I love my real hair, but I got to hold on to my real hair. And the way that I save my real hair is by rocking fake hair. And today we're breaking down the ways that you can wear fake hair in Tyra's Fake Hair Academy. We've got my hairdresser, Oscar, here, who's taken us through everything because I've had almost every different type of fake hair throughout the years. Oscar's been doing me since I was 19, like I said. So we talked about the sew and weave. Now we're going to talk about clip-ins, okay? And this is Andrea. I hear that you're a little obsessed with them.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe addicted.
Addicted to it, so you won't leave the house without your clip-ins?
I don't like to, no.
Tell me about school with the clip-ins. You were saying you were more productive because...
Well, I just
That's
felt
what I'm like. Explain that to me. More productive.
waking up in the morning, you know, when you want to get ready, you look good, you just feel like you're ready to go for the day when you have a good hair day. So it just motivated me to get things done.
At school?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we need to do a scientific evaluation on that. Okay, so let's talk about the clip-ins, Oscar. Explain. So you see, you guys, how her hair is like long and luscious, and then you clip on, unclip on that side, unclip on this side, and we'll show everybody what they look like.
Yeah.
Now all the boys know.
All the boys know. So you see that? We clipped them in, clip them out. Oscar, talk about, Oscar makes these all the time.
Oh, yeah, and did for years and years and years and years before they even, you know, anybody knew about them.
Yeah, we used to wear them for my Victoria's Secret catalog stuff. For 5 years, I didn't wear a weave or wigs. I wore only clip-ons.
Right. The great thing about the clip-ons are you can do different looks. So once you sew it in or do fusions, you have to leave the part where it is. Whereas if a clip-on, you can change the part, change the style every day, and that was really important for Tyra because she wanted to look different, you know, different days.
For instance, she had to decide that she wanted a side part with this weave. So her cornrows, remember those African type braids I was talking about before? They had to be braided in a certain pattern so that this part of her hair was left open to have a part. She could not have a middle part if she wanted to, unless she wants to show off her weave tracks. She could not have a part on the left side if she wanted to, because then it would look crazy. With a clip-in, she can decide, oh, I want a middle part. Okay, so let me wrap them around there. Oh, I want a side part, so let me part it to the side and then clip there. You got it? So it gives you alternatives.
We should talk about the clip, how it works.
Yeah.
They snap on. So once you snap them in, don't worry, they'll never, ever come out. And if your hair is really fine, back comb a little at the roots to give it a little traction to hold on to.
So at that spot, you open it and you just kind of tease that piece of your hair and put that clip in and snap.
Right.
I used to make a joke about the clip-ins because if I was dating a guy, I didn't want to go to sleep on my clip-ins because they rip your hair out. And me and Oscar used to joke. I used to call Oscar from the bath and be like, Oscar, I'm clipping my hair out. And he would hear this over the phone.
I could hear it just clipping
I was
away.
like, you think my man can hear it? You think my man can hear it? You think he's going to notice that my hair's about 10 inches shorter when I get in the bed? Yeah. So those are great. Okay, you hold on to your clip-in. Okay. Now, you guys remember, do not go to sleep in your clip-ins because they can rip your hair out.
Absolutely. Because you got that attached at the scalp, so if it pulls on the end, it's pulling from your scalp.
Pulling your hair out.
Absolutely.
You can also do 2 different types of colors with your clip-in. You can do this kind of blondie color, and then you can get a darky blonde color, put the lighter one on top or the lighter one on underneath, and then get your darker color in there, and it makes your highlights kind of blend.
Absolutely.
All right? Hold on to that, girl. Hold on to that.
It's a great way to try. It's a great way to try a new color.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Just want to clip it in. Always put the darker on top, though, lighter underneath. Your natural color on top, lighter underneath. Okay?
Okay. Now she's got another little secret. She doesn't just have clip-ins in the back. She's got fusion on the top. Explain fusion, Oscar. Can we see that on the inside, guys?
It's little individual pieces of human hair actually attached to your hair, and she has a round cylinders. Hers are a little different than Megan's earlier. We saw Megan, and she had a different type. These are actually a little more undetectable because they're small and they're round, and if you get it, you can get different colors, and what it does, it looks like highlights. They're really flexible, too. You can pull them, you know, you can pull them up, whereas with the sewing weave, you can't really pull it up because it's sewn up a direction.
How long do these take? I've never done something like this.
It takes hours and hours and hours. It all depends on how many you get in.
Yeah, this is like, can you guys see that? It's almost like 10 strands of hair with this fake hair wrapped around it. That takes forever.
Yeah, a lot of celebrities wear it because it's flexible.
What do you think about hair texture that's like mine, though, like that's more coarse? Would you recommend?
I would recommend it.
Yeah.
I would recommend it because then you have the 2 dual textures going on, and it's always harder to get your hair to blend to it. And so it's a lot of work with your natural hair. So you want to make sure, you like a silky texture like hers.
It's better for a fusion.
Yes, it's undetectable.
And also, this is just like a public service announcement right now to women everywhere. Please match your weave hair to your natural texture. Please! If we have got Michael Jackson circa 1978 textured hair in the front. Don't put silky straight Pamela Anderson in the back. It is detectable. I don't care how much perm, straightening perm you put, press and comb, straighten it out, you can still tell.
If you absolutely don't want to wear your natural texture, cover it all up.
Weave
Don't try
the
to blend
whole
the two.
thing.
Right, cover it all up. Weave the entire head.
Now, fusions take a long, long time. Oscar, they can take from what, like?
Up to 10 hours.
I heard 12 sometimes.
Oh, yeah, sometimes. It all depends on how many pieces you get in.
It takes a long time, and also it's really expensive. It can be up to $3,000 sometimes, or more. And a lot of the time, celebrities wear them the wrong way. They'll wear them too chunky. Like, I've actually been out at different events, and I've seen very famous celebrities with their hair, and you can see the pieces. How come you can see them? I can't see hers, but certain celebrities, you can see their
They
little
put it too
features.
high. You got to leave enough of your natural hair out, thick-wise, to cover the